What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the next Greenroom Ride Along. We're better to kick off a comedy show than the dumpster out the back. Nah, just joking. This is the back entrance to our show at the Orion Hotel tonight. So another WestPark Productions show. This one is sold out, so looking pretty keen for it. I don't know, forgetting how to say. That's less than ideal when you're emceeing a comedy gig in less than an hour. So yeah, got to unpack the ute because we supply all the gear for this one. So we've got the stages, we've got the stands. What else we got in here? Let's go have a look. Look at that, we got speakers, we got cables. We got cables under the seat as well. We got shit everywhere. Then we've got lights. We've got tripods. We've got bluey Crocs. Everything you need for a successful comedy show. But yeah, let's start unpacking all this shit and see how the night unfolds. Alrighty, so this is the space, a little function room here at the Orion Hotel. All these seats are going to be full shortly, so got to set speakers up, lighting up, test it all before people start rocking in. So I'll try set this up somewhere and you guys can come along.
Since yesterday. Mate, straight off the bat, the bar staff goes, we've got one of our regulars coming tonight, he might be a bit of mischief for you. I haven't even fucking got the show kicked off yet. He's already the centre of attention. What's
Let's past the prickle.
Oh, mate, I was about to get you involved, but... What's your name, mate? What's your name? 64-7. How do you breed them out here in Springfield? What the fuck? What's your name, mate? What's your name?
Brendan.
Brendan, okay. Pretty simple name. I was expecting something like...
Yeah, no, not never very good at white too, but...
Yeah, alright. Mate, welcome aboard. It's a pleasure to have you. How's everyone else that's not making the show out there? We good? Yeah, it's good to hear. Whoa! I just saw old mate over here, he just did the whole fucking army thing going wrong button, holy shit. Everyone can see me. Anyway, as I was saying before old Brendan here got involved, we did this room a couple of months ago. One of the best shows I've been a part of, right? And I'm hoping tonight we can beat that. What do we all reckon? We're gonna have some fun? I like it. Another cool thing about the last show in Springfield, look, I'm seen in the scene as a little bit of a dirty comedian, okay? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty clean. But geez, last show they ate up the dirty shit. I thought I had dirty shit, and you guys were like, come on, where's the dirty shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was insane. Are we keen for some dirty stuff tonight? Yeah. Who came to the last show? Oh,
No, we're all novices.
Oh, sorry guys, Brendan's got something to say. What's that?
We're all novices.
We're all novices. No, that's good, mate. That's good. That means I don't have to worry about repeating any of my gear. I drove all the way from Logan. Finally got here. Was that you, Brendan?
I'm not a bogan.
Oh, mate. These jokes are going to be incredibly hard to get out of here. Anyway, back to the tension I was building in my story. I was telling the other comedians and they all start doubting me straight away. They're like, nah.
It was Brendan's.
to say the punchline.
Someone interrupted.
And some dickhead yells out. How much funnier would that have been before Brendan's fucking brother? You know? Are you Brendan's brother? No, fuck no. Look at him. He's never yelled no so quickly. This is the most offensive thing he's ever heard. He went to answer and then he's like, fuck, I'm out with my mates tonight. No. Not me, you got the wrong guy. Are we ready to have some fun, guys? Give me the loudest cheer possible. Keep that cheer going for our first act. Brendan, what the fuck was that ringtone? Jesus Christ. Trying to embarrass me like that. Next time I bomb, can you give me a wacky little sound effect? All these other guys.
Counsellor.
You'll be my counsellor?
No, I need one.
Oh, yeah. Is anyone surprised? But just quickly, I was coming up here to talk about my mental health, Brendan. Good segue. For you that don't know, Brendan is my plant tonight. Now, does anyone in the room struggle with mental health? Yes. Just me? I heard one say, yeah, was that you, Brendan? Here we go.
Wind it up, son.
Wind it up. Who wants to see Brett get up here and do 5 minutes of comedy? Fuck that. I'd rather see Brendan! Yay! Nah, fuck you guys. Listen to me. Nah, I struggle with mental health. Hey! Sorry guys, Brendan and his friends are talking again. Sorry, I thought we were going to have a laugh at that, but Brendan and his friends have had that beer one too many. I struggle with my mental health. This is really helping right now, so thank you. I went to the doctor to get it sorted. He ended up prescribing me a heap of stuff. Cost me like $600, right? Crazy.
You're better off going fishing.
Yeah, no. I fucking hate fishing. What's so good about fishing, Brendan?
Oh, plenty of fish, like
Yeah?
plenty of fish on the sea. Some of them bite.
Brendan's input to that joke was, go fishing, there's plenty of fish. Okay.
He's trying to find a fish in the sea.
Yeah, no, aren't we all? Who's happily in a relationship here? Yeah, you are. You fucking, yeah. That was heavily one-sided there. Oh, brilliant. That's what you want to hear in a comedy show. How long have you two been together? 15 years. Wow. What? 10? She said 10. Oh, okay. Someone give her 5 fingers. Not like that. You guys took your brain there. I didn't say that. You guys. Anyway, I went to the doctor. He gave me a heap of shit. It cost me like $600, right? I get home. I'm telling my wife. We get to the end, and she goes, "Jesus Christ, how much did it cost you?" Much like old mate's reaction. And to put things in perspective, I know that probably sounds rude and insensitive to you guys, but I've got 2 kids and a Dalmatian puppy at home. So I'm pretty fucking low on my wife's priority list. Yeah, literally the next day, we had to take the dog to the vet because this spotty fuck had a little wash on her tummy. And he ended up diagnosing her with allergies, which blew my mind, right? Because somehow she's a descendant of a wolf in some way, right? And I pictured myself out on a bushwalk one day and a wolf jumping out growling. And mid-growl, it's just like, chew! Fuck off, bitch wolf, you know what I mean? Anyway, we're at the vet, and he goes, to get her feeling comfortable again, it's going to set you back about $1,000. Correct reaction, guys. Because I've looked over at my wife as if to say that sound you guys just made. She hasn't even attempted to make eye contact with me. She's just looked at the vet and said, whatever we need to do to save my little baby. Which is fucked up, you know what I mean? Because we didn't even make it past the waiting room before she started taking photos of her feet and putting them on OnlyFans to pay for it. So now I'm depressed again because I'm broke. There's probably 5 guys in this room tonight that are jacked it to my wife's feet earlier today. Just as a blanket statement, I reckon we're going to stick on dogs for a little while here. Are we a dog crowd? Yeah. No, good. Should have asked that at the start before I started rambling about dogs. As a blanket statement, dogs are disrespectful. Can we all agree with that? Yeah. I take that laughter as a fuck yes. Like my dog, for example, she has all day to go and take a shit, right? But she'll store that thing up until I take her for a walk. And then she'll make me do that depressing thing where I've got to slide the little plastic bag on my hand, bend down, pick it up. The other day I did it right, and as I made contact with it, I've looked over at her and I've just gone, "You're fucking lucky I love you, eh?" And as those words left my mouth, I started to think about other people in my life that I love. And if I do this type of shit for them, like if I was on a walk with my dad one day and he just goes, "I've got a bit of a tummy ache today, mate," and then shits on the floor, there's no chance I'm picking that thing up, you know what I mean? Walking around with it like a goldfish I just got from the fucking pet shop. Look, get a little bit deep and meaningful right now. I've got a bit of a sad story about my dog. My dog learned this cool trick when she was younger where every few months or so, she'd drain the absolute fuck out of my bank account at the vets. Anyone else's dogs do that? Yeah, I think they all do, right? But this one time sticks in my mind. I took her to the dog park, I'm throwing her a tennis ball. This stupid thing finds the only steel post in the entire park, right? She runs headfirst into it. She drops to the ground, she just starts shaking uncontrollably and just dribbling this thick white fluid from her mouth. So I've scooped her up, I've rushed her straight down to the vet. The vet goes, when she's hit the pole, she's had a seizure. Next time she has one of these seizures, you're gonna have to put this tablet on your index finger and insert it deep inside her rectum and just hold it there until you feel that tablet dissolve. Thanks to the few of you guys that did react. A couple of you guys are just like, yeah, that's fucking cool, we finger dogs out here. Anyway, I get the dog home, I start explaining this to my wife. We get to the end and she goes, "Well, what do we do next time she has a seizure?" And I said, "Babe, I'm so sorry, but she'll die." There is a happy ending though. My wife and I have been together for 16 years now. And as the older generations warn you about, your sex life starts to dry up a little bit. So I've recently forged a letter from my doctor saying I suffer from the same seizuring condition. If we've gone a few weeks without making sweet marital love, I'll just yell out, "Quick babe, I'm having a seizure." She'll run to the medicine cabinet and get a rebranded bottle of vitamin C tablets I've hidden in there. Yeah, she wasn't too happy with me though when she found out I stitched her up, because I didn't buy the dissolvable ones. So the only way she ever knew when to stop was when I started to dribble that thick white fluid just like my dog. Alrighty. How was that? My dog's doing well now, guys. Had to put one of those tablets in before I came tonight. I'm joking, Brett. You having fun, Brett?
So far.
Brett's got high hopes for the rest of the show. Is everyone else having fun? That's the main question. I don't want to jinx it just yet, but I reckon you guys are ahead compared to the last Springfield crowd. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Yeah, thanks to the three of you that did it. I took you all back to grade 3 then. We can tell who is mature because they just went, "I'm a good boy." Hey? Oh, hang on, guys. It wouldn't. The night wouldn't be finished without our main character. Go, give us your last words, Brendan. What do you got to say to us?
Absolutely fantastic.
Fish and chips. Wow. Logical. That is logical. Fish and chips. Genuinely, you guys have been an amazing crowd. I've been Jimmy Misson. If you've liked the shit that I've dribbled, I know this stupid little podcast that like 3 people listen to. Mainly just talk once a week about my dick and depression. So if that sounds like it's down your way, come sorry.
We'll have a dribble.
If it's any more enticing, Brendan is my guest next week. You guys have been amazing, guys. I've been Jimmy Misson. Thank you very much. Alrighty, guys. We just wrapped up our show at the Orion Hotel for WestPark Productions, and holy fuck, one of the best shows I've been a part of in a long time. It was insane. Crowd was fucking hot. Like last time we were at this venue, crowd was insane. So I sort of told the crowd, I'm like, you reckon you can beat those ones? And they understood the assignment, you know what I mean? Back out here, beside the dumpsters, I thought it was only fitting we end the night how we started the night. Ironically, the night was the complete opposite of trash, so there you go. But yeah, most comfortable and best I've done at emceeing a show, 110%. Like the opening bracket, I had organised myself to do about 10 minutes, and I think I did about 3 minutes of material. The rest was just off the cuff crowd work, which I don't know. Yeah, best I've ever done with a crowd. So fucking stoked. We'll be doing it again. So come to the next show at the Orion Hotel in, I don't know. I don't have the date right now, but I will give it to you ASAP. So follow me on socials at Jimmy Misson on almost everything. Listen to the podcast, Can't Get Any Worse podcast. And other than that, see you later.